Welcome to Figures in History. Join us on a captivating journey through time as we uncover key facts about influential individuals who have shaped our world. In this episode, we will be discussing Steve Biko. Steve Biko was more than just an anti-apartheid activist, he was a visionary who played a pivotal role in South Africa's Black consciousness movement. Born on December 18, 1946, in King Williamstown, South Africa, Biko co-founded the South African Students' Organization, SASO, in 1968, which became a significant force in the fight against apartheid. His philosophy extended beyond mere political dissent, seeking to empower Black South Africans psychologically. He emphasized the need for Black self-reliance and self-determination, promoting the idea that Black people should be proud of their identity and heritage, a revolutionary concept at the time in a society dominated by a white minority that systematically degraded and oppressed the Black majority. The impact of Steve Biko's activism was so profound that the South African government saw him as a threat to the apartheid regime. As a result, he was subjected to a banning order in 1973, which severely restricted his movement, banned him from speaking in public or to the media, and prohibited him from being quoted. Despite these restrictions, Biko continued his activism covertly, writing under pseudonyms and inspiring underground movements. His writings, particularly the collection titled I Write What I Like, have become a manifesto for racial equality and have influenced generations of activists both within South Africa and globally. Steve Biko's leadership in the Black consciousness movement was not just about political change, it also involved tangible community work. He was instrumental in setting up community programs, which included the Zanempilo Community Health Center in Zinyoka, a clinic that provided healthcare to the Black community who were largely neglected by the apartheid health system. Biko's work in community development demonstrated his belief in a holistic approach to liberation, encompassing not just political freedom but also social and health improvements for the Black population. Tragically, Steve Biko's life was cut short when he died in police custody on September 12, 1977, after being arrested at a police roadblock under the Terrorism Act No. 83 of 1967. He was detained and interrogated for 22 hours, during which he was brutally beaten, leading to severe brain injuries. He was then transferred naked and shackled in the back of a police van to a prison in Pretoria, nearly 600 miles away, where he succumbed to his injuries. His death caused international outrage and highlighted the brutal nature of the apartheid regime, further galvanizing the anti-apartheid movement both within South Africa and internationally. The inquest into Steve Biko's death was a mockery of justice, with the magistrate ruling that no one was to blame, despite clear evidence of police brutality. This led to a global outcry and intensified calls for sanctions against South Africa. It was only in 1997, during the Truth and Reconciliation Commission (TRC) hearings, that 5 former members of the South African security forces admitted to killing Biko. However, they applied for amnesty, and no one was ever convicted for his murder, leaving a stain on South Africa's transition to democracy and the quest for justice. Steve Biko's influence extended into popular culture and academia. He was the subject of the 1987 film Cry Freedom, directed by Richard Attenborough and starring Denzel Washington as Biko. His life and death have been commemorated in music, including the song Biko by Peter Gabriel, which helped raise international awareness of apartheid. Biko's writings have been studied in universities around the world, contributing to discourses on race, politics, and social justice, and his legacy continues to inspire scholarship and activism. In recognition of his contribution to the struggle against apartheid, the Steve Biko Foundation was established in 1998. The foundation aims to extend Biko's legacy through a range of programs that promote his ideas and values. These include dialogues on social justice, leadership development programs, and the preservation of his writings and historical materials related to the Black consciousness movement. The foundation also supports community development projects, echoing Biko's own approach to activism. Steve Biko's philosophy of Black consciousness has had a lasting impact on South Africa's national identity and discourse on race relations. His ideas have been credited with helping to lay the groundwork for the eventual dismantling of apartheid and have influenced South Africa's post-apartheid policies aimed at redressing historical injustices. Biko's emphasis on Black pride and self-reliance continues to resonate in a country still grappling with the legacies of racial segregation and economic inequality. Biko's legacy is also evident in the realm of education. The Steve Biko Memorial Scholarship, established in his honor, provides financial assistance to black students in South Africa. His commitment to education as a means of empowerment is reflected in the numerous schools, buildings, and educational programs named after him. The Steve Biko Center, located in his hometown of Ginsburg, King Williamstown, serves as a cultural and historical hub, offering educational and community resources, and symbolizing Biko's enduring impact on South African society. Despite his untimely death at the age of just 30, Steve Biko's ideas continue to inspire movements for social justice around the world. His message of racial pride and unity, encapsulated in the phrase "Black is beautiful," has been adopted by various groups seeking to combat racism and promote self-empowerment. Biko's life and work serve as a testament to the power of individual courage and the enduring struggle for human rights, making him not just a South African hero but a global icon of resistance against oppression. Thank you for joining us on this incredible journey through this figure's fascinating life. If you're passionate about history, don't forget to subscribe to Figures in History for more captivating stories of influential figures from the past. Leave a comment below and let us know which historical figure you'd like to see in future episodes. Your suggestions matter, and together, we can continue exploring the amazing figures that shaped our world. Keep exploring, learning, and shaping a brighter future through understanding the past.